What's good, everybody? My name is Brian Mitchell, and this is another episode of Living from Sunday to Sunday with Pastor B. Now, I want you to take a good look at your life right now. Are you doing everything possible to fulfill your goals and dreams? Do you have goals and dreams? Do you know your purpose in life? If yes is your answer to that question, then my next question is, why haven't you achieved them yet? You know, there are so many amazing opportunities that are being put on hold because we have failed to convert a verbal yes into a leap of action in faith. The greatest season in your life is waiting on your next decision of faith. Now, this particular video is a call to action, not just for you, but for me as well. I have some of the same fears, and these fears sometimes leave me stuck like concrete. But you know, together, we're going to declare that from this day forward, we will fully embrace our gifts and our abilities, and we will step out on faith to do what at one point seemed virtually impossible. Now, one of the first things that we must do is change how we see ourselves as well as what we have to offer this world. We have so many amazing gifts, talents, and abilities that God has specifically designed to solve problems in this world. We have the answer to the world's dilemmas. I am a solution expert. You are a solution expert. I am valuable. And what I have, the world needs. Tell yourself that. I am valuable. And what I have, the world needs. Now, one of the biggest struggles when it comes to accepting yourself and seeing yourself as God sees you is the need for validation and acceptance from other people. Sometimes I'm afraid that what I have isn't good enough, or that people won't accept me as I am. But I want you to know that if God has called you to do anything, He will present you before the people who need it. There's so much inside of you that the world needs to hear. You've gone through too much. You have too much experience to keep all of that wisdom inside of you. The time is now for you to share it. Secondly, one of the things that we have to do is we have to stop second guessing ourselves. This is a big one for me. Wondering how everything will turn out will leave you attached to the couch and frozen in time. I am my own worst critic sometimes, and I have a habit of overanalyzing everything, trying to make sure that every I is dotted, every T is crossed, that everything is perfect before I share it. But I have to trust that everything that I need to make that initial leap of faith is already in us. I don't have to figure out all of the steps between A and Z. All I have to do is take that first step. I'm ready. You are ready, right? The world is waiting on us. There are people waiting on us to take that step. A good friend of mine, Albert Robertson, he put a post on Facebook, and I have to share it because it blessed me so much. Jump and learn as you go. Jump and learn as you go. No more second guessing. No more waiting and hesitating. The time is now for us to jump. All right. And then lastly, the biggest fear, one of my biggest fears when it comes to stepping out on faith is whether or not I can maintain the level of success that I have. Just kind of like Peter. Peter jumped out on the water, faith in God, and he did it, right? But he looked around and saw the water and saw the waves, and he became afraid. What do I do once I get out there? Well, I have a solution, and I have proof that that your yes to God is all that you need. Ephesians 3:20. It says, "Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or think, according to the power that works in us." Do you realize that this thing is greater than you think? What God has called you to do is greater than what you can think, greater than what you can ever imagine. We have no idea how big and how high God can take us. We have no idea how great God can make our name. What you think is going to happen, it's not. While you're trying to convince yourself that things are going to work out, but you are stuck stuck where you are and failing to make that jump, understand that God's name is on you. His power is in you. And so because his power is in you and his name is on you, that guarantees that you will not fail. All we have to do is jump. Trust that God is going to be with us every step of the way. So no more second guessing, right? Understand that God is with me. Understand that people are waiting on me. People are waiting on you to release what God has given you, and know that God is with you every step of the way. Jump and learn as you go. So listen, my question of the day today is, what is it that God has told you to do that you've hesitated on? What is it that you are not quite sure if you're ready for? You can leave a comment there in the comment section below, and I'll be praying with you. Pray that you have the courage to jump. My pastor says courage is not the absence of fear, but courage is doing the righteous thing, even if you are afraid. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I love you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. See you later. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, IG, and Twitter.